There are movies that entertain you, movies that inspire you, and then there are movies that should never ever be watched. Not because they're boring, but because they leave scars you can't erase. Today, we're diving into the films so disturbing, so cursed, and so dangerous that pressing play might be the biggest mistake you'll ever make. Would you ever watch a horror movie, even if it was banned before, or even still is? I know I wouldn't. Anyways, let's watch the first one.
Here are my top do not watch horror movies. Unless you want to be utterly disturbed. And you might be saying like, Monse, this is like your fourth list video. Yeah, I have a lot of horror movies to yap about. Okay? Plus you guys keep recommending me good horror movies. So yeah, my bad. Let's start off strong with one that you should absolutely not watch unless you're a little sicko, Dead Girl. This movie is atrocious. Dead Girl is about these two high school boys that find a chained up woman in an abandoned mental asylum. And they find out that this woman cannot die. So they start to do disgusting things to her that I'm not gonna say on here. This movie is gross and unsettling. But for some reason, a lot of people praise it because they say that it's brilliant, brilliantly gross. I don't know. I don't recommend it. Don't watch it.
How would people find that movie brilliant? I would never watch that movie. I don't like seeing bad things happen to anybody. The movie was made in 2008, and the reason why the girl can't die is because she has zombie-like traits to her. They tried to end her multiple times, but she just couldn't. As things spiral, their obsession with the dead girl destroys their lives, relationships, and sanity. The movie basically teaches what boys would do if they have a strong desire for something.
And for my second one, we're gonna go with one that you guys were asking me to put in my list. I'm not sure if it was because you guys didn't like the movie or because you guys actually found the movie extremely unsettling. That's gonna be Tusk. A lot of people hate this movie, and a lot of people love this movie. I love this movie. Please don't come for me. This movie is about this arrogant podcaster that goes to Canada to interview an adventurer. But this adventurer man lives in the middle of the woods and has a fondness to walruses. Spoiler alert. He turns the podcaster into a walrus. The most disgusting and disturbing way a movie can portray it. I thought it was pretty sick, but I can see how people can think that it's kind of silly. It's not for everybody, okay? It's not. Maybe don't watch Tusk, because it kind of is a lot.
Yeah, Howard gives stuff to Wallace that takes him out of his senses and surgically transforms Wallace into a walrus-human hybrid, and as Wallace's body and mind are mutilated, Howard forces him to live like a walrus, swimming, eating raw fish, and even fighting like one.
Last but not least, we have a movie where I literally wanted to rip out my eyeballs out of my head, Antichrist. I never in my life felt such disgust and a need to run away from the room as I did watching Antichrist. Antichrist is about this married couple whose son unalives as they're doing the deed.
What? That must be so traumatic for the parents. That's a bit awkward though.
So the wife starts to go through this crazy psychotic break, and the husband, who is a psychiatrist, takes her to a cabin in the woods to kind of rehabilitate her. The movie is visually disturbing and upsetting. I thought the movie was already disturbing in itself, but the plot twist, that was the most disturbing of all. That was not okay, Lars von Trier. That was not okay. If you want to feel joy in your life, don't watch Antichrist. I'm trying to do you a favor here, okay? Skip this one. Skip it.
The movie included a lot of disturbing animal symbolism. The husband did try to help her, since he was a therapist, by sending her to a remote cabin in the woods called Eden. But instead, the opposite happened. The cabin did not help her at all. The cabin around her was strange and threatening. Well guys, that's all the time we have today. Please like and sub. Bye.